How big of a difference is there really between the Pro Mist and the Shimmer or Glimmer filters? Let's take a look. For the sake of transparency, yes, K&F did send me this Shimmer 1 filter that I requested. I already had one in my Amazon shopping cart, but they wanted to send me one to review it. I've already had several of these mist filters. They're mist diffusion filters. I've said it in a couple videos now, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I think K&F is the best bang for the buck. They're on par with Tiffin's glass and optical quality, and I think their housings are better because they're thicker and they all have knurling on these newer Nano series lenses so that you can get your filter on and, much more importantly, off without it getting stuck. And the effects coating or layer within the glass is not on top or behind where you can wipe it off or smudge it or mess it up. It is embedded within the glass for like literally right around half the price of Tiffin. Shimmer series filters are very close to in line with the Tiffin Glimmer glass. It's pretty much based directly off of the Glimmer glass, so you're gonna get an incredibly similar result. As you guys can probably see by now, especially in the night scenes, this Shimmer filter is almost splitting the difference between no filter and the mist filter. The primary difference I'm noticing is that it is not washing the glow across the entire screen. It is more localized, which, to be upfront, I prefer because that's more of the traditional film glow look. The diffusion filters are more in line of a fog effect. Both are spectacular, both are great, both have their own use cases. I like having these filters on the low end because I want to get at least halfway there in camera as far as glow and bloom on the objects that I'm capturing in camera. And if I need to bump it in post, I have that flexibility. But once you get really crazy with these filters and they really start to affect your scene, you're kind of locked in once you get it in camera. And if we take a look here during the daytime scenes, because these lower strength filters, especially on the Shimmer, affect mostly your really bright highlight hotspots, you almost don't even see that much of a difference during the daytime scenes unless you have something that's really bright, like a hard reflection or a headlight or something. Otherwise, they're a very tame effect. Now let's go in here and look at some controlled lighting scenes so that we can look at all three compared in a controlled environment. As you can see, whenever there's a high contrast, harshly lit scene, the diffusion filter is noticeably different than the Shimmer filter. The wash over the entire image is much more noticeable versus the more localized glow effect of the Shimmer filter. Now let's punch in and take a look at if these reduce sharpness. The short answer is yes, as they are supposed to. These mist and diffusion filters are well known for softening the entire image. The 1/8 power still leaves you plenty of sharpness. Now this Shimmer 1 filter, on the other hand, has a very, very minimal, non-noticeable, unless you're really punching in and pixel peeping, softness over the image in areas that are near the hard light sources. So as you can see, depending on the scene, these filters can be anywhere from almost the same to completely different. So yes, it does matter which one is gonna go on the front of your lens, especially if you're gonna have strong backlight, strong lighting in general, or a really high contrast scene. And if you would do me a favor in the comment section down below, let me know what filter you want me to take a look at next. Links for all this will be in the description down below, and subscribe to stay on top of all this new content I'm putting out. Thank you so much, and you have a great day.